Howdy folks, Dr. Groovy, Scott Grove, Groovy Music Lessons, with nothing more than my weekly howdy if I have nothing better to tell you. This is just nothing but just keeping you abreast of what's going on in my world. See, first and most important, one of my last humidifiers blowed up, so had to replace one of the cold ones, so it's doing overtime work while the hot one over here is keeping the warmth in here. But this sucker is just flipping shooting. Looks like a Kiss concert. Hey, speaking of Kiss concerts, a couple things. If you look behind me, anybody that knows my room, my music room, not my mom's basement. I'll tell you about mom and sis and all that in a little bit too. Nothing good, but I'll tell you. You see anything missing? That's right. If you know the layout of the room, seems to be a lot more V's than usual, and I've got another one coming from a company I never heard of, but I'm going to give it a overhaul. Me and a buddy of mine were doing V's and stuff right now, but I'm going to give it the same pickups that are in my Johnny Cash Strat back here. So 2 humbuckers, single coil, last tone knob, splits it, that thing, because I've got so many of those pre-wired things here. So I'm going to cram one in a V and put some other nice stuff I ordered in. And I was able to find some actual real roller nuts for the Gibson sized spacing and radius and everything. So it's not just the LSR stuff or Fender stuff anymore. There are Gibson fittable ones that will work, that are not pieces of junk. They actually have 6 individual rollers and not those 3 little things where 2 strings have to sit on one big bean can thing. So yeah, there is actually one out there now, and so I'm gonna give it a shot and put it on that V and see how that turns out. And of course, got to get rid of the Tune-o-matic on there and go with the roller bridge on that one too. Okay, let's see. Kiss. I was supposed to be on Kiss. Yeah, my brain's still no better. Yeah, if you look up there, yeah, the Les Paul, the Ace Frehley Les Paul is gone. Not yet. I've been trying, but there it sits. It is packed up, ready to ship out via FedEx tomorrow. Did you do any good on it? Of course. The guy that's getting it out in Illinois, he's going to go see Kiss in Illinois in August year of 2016 for whoever who's viewing this 18 years later, if this site still exists. And so he's going to go to not a Kiss show, but he's actually going to the Ace Frehley concert and going to get it signed by Ace, and then blah blah blah. He collects signature guitars and then goes around and has them put signatures on them as he collects them. He doesn't like to have them pre-signed, so it's kind of a life experience thing, Buy the guitars, go get them signed, get your picture taken while they're signing them, have them documented, and certificate of authenticity on the thing while you're there, since you can prove that these days. So that one's finally gone. See, so that makes the bank account happy. What else? Oh, Kiss again. I just got a couple phone calls this morning when I was asleep. Looks like I have to go to the doctor again a couple times. Apparently when you go take a piss, it's not supposed to look like a Gene Simmons bass solo with a bunch of blood flying everywhere. So they want to check into that and do an ultrasound on my Johnson and on my kidneys. So it looks like I might have some kind of kidney problems. So so yeah, I guess you're not supposed to pee blood. That's not a good thing or something, but Honestly, I didn't know there was any in there until I just went in for a regular checkup, changing doctors, and they said it showed up in there. I'm not seeing any. So there's no actual Gene Simmons show going on. But they're just concerned because, I don't know, I've been for, I know this is a TMI section, for the last 5, 6 years, whenever I go take a pee, I actually black out as far as my vision for about 15 seconds every time. But nobody seems concerned with that. So I just stand there in the dark and hope it hits the hole if I got to go that quick. But don't know what that is. But I had a sphenoid sinus operation right after my first stroke. They went back there and operated it and tried to clean it out. They said it was, it was like digging out bone back there. It's right by your brain. They go up through your nose to do it. And they said, they were surprised I wasn't blind at that point. As much pressure as it was putting on the backside of my eyeball parts. And then I went back 2 weeks after the operation, and they were like, man, it's compacted just as much as it was. It's like it's 10, 15, 20 years old again, just like a rock in there. It's like, what are we going to do about it? It's like, well, if it's coming back that quick, I don't think we can do anything about it. So nobody's looked at it since then. So maybe I'm finally going blind from that. I know I can't see jack squat, and I know all of you are going to tell me to quit spanking that thing, but that thing don't work no more. I'm old, and on so many things that, I don't know. That part of my body no longer concerns me again, unless it's spitting blood and you gotta worry about other parts of your body, so then you pay attention. So that's what I'll go do. What else is in the news? My sister just went yes titty, which would have been Tuesday, whatever the day would be of this particular part of July. And doctor with the cancer and stuff, and not good news there. So they said it doesn't seem, chemo and the radiation stuff, all that junk, says doesn't seem to be doing. She's getting worse. Long story short. So we'll see what happens. I was talking to her on the phone last night. I don't know, she must have butt dialed me or something, because she was out to lunch talking to me, but I told her I'd call her as soon as I woke up today. I listened to her talk just incoherently for about a half hour, and I told her I'd call her today. When I got up, I did, and nobody answered there. I don't know anything about Mom. She can't seem to get to the phone or answer an email. So not sure there. Otherwise, see what else is going on around here. Oh, one of the one douchebag, whoever it is, I don't know who he is, wrote me a thing on, I guess the last thing I probably posted. And quite frankly, I'm just having a ball banging around on these drums because it's just something fun to do. And I've seen their name forever on my account, but I don't know who they are. And, I just can't, I don't know who's who. I don't know anybody's name except for like 3 people that are out of 80-some thousand subscribers. I don't know anybody's real name. But I was like their second person they ever subscribed to, but out of a gazillion, like many years ago or something, and they're like, Scott, I'm a drummer and I'm here to tell you, love you, buddy, but give up that drum shit and just stick with the guitar. So, of course, I just banned them, and fuck you, man. If I want to have some fun and learn something new, I'm going to fucking learn it. Who the hell are you to fuck with me, tell me any kind of bullshit like that, and tell me not to even... I even got more shit I added on there. Number 1, just because I can. And number 2, just to spite your ass and tell you to come suck my bloody dick. If I want to play my drums, I'm going to play my drums. And you're a cunt. Whoever you are, don't tell me you love me. You're a cunt. Okay? You put the cunt in country. So I'm having a ball with that. Got another, oh good lordy, another D-drum module. And painted up another heart multi-pad thing in here. So just for anybody who hasn't been behind here in a while, or who gives a flying rat's ass, So many things, but da 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 da. Tom's symbols. This is just another view for anybody who hasn't seen back here, and there is more stuff added. Why? Because I don't want to change a bunch of patches. I want to change just one drum kit every now and then over here. Then this other thing here gives me some cleaner sounds, exactly like this one, on some other pads and more pads. So more painting, and there's actually more stuff in the closet, in there with John Travolta and Tom Cruise. Okay, another thing I thought was kind of neat. You may not give a crap, but I'm going to try it just because I'm always looking for something to do. I may join up with a situation soon, I'll let you know. A piano player buddy of mine that I've known for about 10 years now. I might start doing some stuff with him. He just released another album, and still Skyping. Got some new people joining tomorrow. Anyway, there's a pile of stuff everywhere. And what I did is I have been looking through gazillions of decals. And I'm a person who is not into decals on guitars. I think the only one I've ever put on a guitar is that Johnny Cash one right there. That's it. And again, it's one of just the, what do you call it? The vinyl ones. So, you know, it's not going to leave any mess behind. So I'm going to actually put some on the website for sale that I think are very cool, for you metalheads. And these will be like that, so you can take them off and never know they were there. These are actually very shiny and 3D, and you know, they lift up, and silver and gold, and got lots of cool Iceman ones if anybody's ever interested. They're every color. Here's one of my favorites, and of course it's behind all this stuff. It's just black, but there you go. The F chord for guitar players. F-U. I love that. Just F-U. And only guitar players will ever get it, but so be it. Here's another F-U thing. This is even cute for your car. The kitty cat. But again, of course, it's a clear background, and they are vinyl, and they will not leave sticky residue. This is not something that will screw up your guitars at all. Lots of these. Right here, fuck it. I just like these. This was just kind of everybody on the what is it, the black thing, whatever it's about, Black Lives Matter, or, you know, so the guy here shooting a gun right at you, think twice because I won't. It just seems quite timely. I've got all kinds of these just because I like them. That's right, the nude angel and devil. And I've got them in silvers and whites, and big and small, and big enough for your entire car or whatever. But these would look great on some stuff. Anyway, these kind of things, and again, everything will be able to get taken off your guitar really easy and so forth. So, and there's way more over there. I just grab some of my favorites real quick. So anyway, that's what's going on in my world. And yeah, so the Ace Frehley guitar, gone. No more oatmeal on the headstock. Okay, so you guys be groovy. I'm gonna do something. Oh yeah, I gotta actually drive to a couple states away and go to hit the FedEx place tomorrow to get rid of that guitar, since there's no FedEx or UPS here in town. So he's like, you're gonna drive 2 more states away? It's like, well, that ain't that far, but that's what I'm doing. So you guys be groovy, and I'm sure there's more, but hey, welcome to my world. And again, to the other guy, suck it. Let me know who you are somehow via email or something, because I might let you back in, but quit being a cunt, really. Later.